AI-generated videos are everywhere, and they're getting harder to spot every single day. From deepfake influencers to synthetic news anchors, the line between real and artificial is blurring. But how can you actually tell the difference between an AI video and a regular one? Today we're breaking down the key signs, the tricks you can use, and why spotting them is going to get harder in the future. Let's start with faces. AI often struggles with perfection. At first glance, an AI-generated face looks flawless, the skin looks smooth, the lighting feels cinematic, but look closer. Real people have imperfections, tiny scars, pores, uneven textures. AI tends to blur these details or exaggerate them in strange ways. Watch the mouth closely. AI lips sometimes don't sync perfectly with the words, or the teeth look strangely uniform. If the smile feels a little too plastic, you might be looking at an AI. Now let's talk about eyes. Humans blink irregularly, sometimes fast, sometimes slow. AI often generates blinks that are too robotic or not frequent enough. In older deepfakes, the eyes barely blinked at all. In newer models, the blinks are there, but the gaze can feel off, like the eyes aren't really focusing on anything in the scene. The dead stare is often a giveaway. Next, the hands. Hands have always been difficult for AI. Count the fingers. Do they all look natural? Are they bending in believable ways? Sometimes AI will generate extra fingers, blurred hand movements, or strange overlapping gestures. If the hands don't look right, it's usually a red flag. Let's move on to the background. AI-generated videos sometimes create environments that shimmer, warp, or flicker. If you pause the video, signs, logos, or even bookshelves in the background might look like gibberish if you freeze the frame. Real videos tend to have consistent detail, while AI often cuts corners in areas the viewer isn't expected to focus on. Audio is another big giveaway. In a real video, voices carry natural variation, breathing, and subtle background noise. AI-generated voices sometimes sound too perfect, like a clean studio recording with no flaws. If the tone feels flat, too smooth, or unnatural in its rhythm, that's another sign. Lip sync can also betray AI. A fraction of a second delay between sound and mouth movement can give it away. Now let's talk about motion. Human movement is messy. People shift their weight, adjust their clothes, scratch their nose. AI-generated bodies often move smoothly, almost too smoothly. Sometimes it looks like the character is gliding instead of walking. Pay attention to natural randomness. If it's missing, the video might be synthetic. Lighting is another clue. In real videos, light bounces naturally off skin, hair, and clothes, creating shadows that move with the body. In AI-generated videos, shadows sometimes don't match the direction of the light, or reflections in glasses and eyes don't line up with the environment. These inconsistencies are subtle, but once you notice them, they stand out. But here's the twist: AI is improving at an unbelievable pace. Some of the old tricks like counting fingers or checking blinks are becoming less reliable. Future AI models will fix many of these flaws. That means the best way to spot an AI video won't just be visual, it will be contextual. Ask yourself, who uploaded this video? Is it from a reliable source? Does the speaker have other content that proves they're real? What motive would someone have to create this? Verifying context may soon matter more than looking for technical glitches. There are also tools being developed to help. Researchers are working on AI detectors that analyze pixel patterns, compression artifacts, and even the way light interacts with eyes to determine authenticity. But as detection gets better, generation gets better too. It's an arms race, and we're all caught in the middle. So how can you protect yourself? Slow down when watching. Don't take every video at face value. Cross-check sources, pause, and look for details. Ask whether the content makes sense or is designed to provoke a strong reaction, because often, the most dangerous AI videos aren't the ones with visual flaws, they're the ones that look perfect. In the end, telling the difference between an AI video and a real one comes down to awareness. Know the signs, look for the details, and question the source. As AI continues to evolve, the line will blur, but critical thinking will remain our best defense. The future of video is exciting, but it's also uncertain. The question is, will we learn to adapt to a world where seeing is no longer believing?